take 3 deep breaths. So you're gonna inhale nice and fully. Try to allow the mind to slow down a little bit. When you exhale nice and slow, feel yourself just kind of sinking down into your mat. Deep breath in. Long, slow breath out. And then you will just relax and breathe naturally. You don't need to think about it. You don't need to change anything about it. Relax those fingers. Now, if you're comfortable with it, you're going to bring your hands forward. They're just kind of resting on the floor, or you can just kind of keep them lifted if you don't want to touch the floor. Take a deep breath in. We're going to do a seated forward fold. So you're going to exhale, just fold forward wherever you're comfortable. How far you go is up to you. Some people can come all the way down onto the forearms. You can allow the head to be nice and heavy. The abdominals are just slightly tucked in. And remember to just breathe naturally in and out through that nose. One more breath in and out. Then you can gently walk those hands back, bringing yourself up to that seated position. Let your arms come down by your side. Allow the shoulders to relax. We're just gonna do some flowing side bends. So you'll inhale, reach your left arm up overhead, and exhale, reach to that right side. You'll inhale, come up to the center, and then reach over to the left side with that right arm. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, reach to the right. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, reach to the left. Inhale, come up. Now this time to the right, you're gonna stay here. Try to keep your chest open towards me. So what helps sometimes is take your head and look underneath your left arm. Just feeling a nice big side stretch in that left side body. Your right hand is nice and light on the mat, wherever you're comfortable. You have one more breath here. Then on an inhale, you'll come up nice and slow. Let that arm come down. Good. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, reach that left side. Again, slide that left hand where you're comfortable. And if you like adding that turn, looking under the arm, it just kind of forces the chest to roll a little bit so it's facing the front of the room. And if you like looking towards your fingers, you can do that on your right hand. One more breath here. Then you're going to come up nice and slow and let the arms relax by your side. Now this left hand is going to rest on your right thigh. The right hand's going to come back and act as a kickstand. You're going to press gently into that right thigh and just create a little rotation in that spine. Now, as for your gaze, you can either look towards this right wall, or you can turn that head and look over your right shoulder. But you don't have to add that turn. If that turn of the head and the neck is too much, just look straight to the wall. And keep that spine nice and long. Make sure you can breathe in. And on an inhale breath, you're gently going to release and unwind. Allow your spine to come to center. Right hand comes to your left thigh. Left hand reaches back. That's your little kickstand. Press into that left thigh. And again, the chin is lifted. You can look towards this left wall. Or if you like that little turn of the head to kind of finish off that rotation, you can do that. Or anywhere in between. Breathe naturally here. You have one more breath. Then on your next inhale, you're gonna gently unwind. Let the spine come to center. Good. You're gonna come onto your hands and knees. Your hands are gonna be underneath your shoulders. Your fingers are gonna be wide. The tops of the feet can either rest flat on the mat or you can have the toes tucked. You can pick whichever feels the most comfortable. So we're gonna do a few cat-cow. Cow pose is when you inhale, the belly lowers and the head and the tailbone look up. When you exhale is when you tuck the tailbone, round the spine, and tuck the chin for your cat. So you're gonna flow. Inhale, let the belly lower. You'll exhale, round up. And it is at your breath pace. Everyone's is different. Some people, their breaths are very long and slow. I just want you to flow one more time. You'll finish with your cat stretch, and then we're gonna relax in that nice neutral position. Okay. You're gonna take your right leg. It's gonna lift out to the side. All we're gonna do is some little circles. You can circle any direction you like because we are going to switch directions. Then you're gonna take it the other way. You're gonna circle around. So we're just loosening up those hips a little bit. One more time here. Relax, allow that knee to come down. Tummy stays tucked in. You're gonna circle around the other leg. Just making a big circle with the leg, moving right inside that hip joint, and then circle the other direction. Take it around. One more time. And then you're gonna relax here, let the knee come down. So you're gonna come up onto your knees and you're gonna turn forward and face me. And you'll see why here in a moment. You might wanna block. We're gonna do a side plank. So I'll show you first. We're gonna take that right leg straight out. What we're gonna do is inhale, reach the left arm up. We're gonna exhale, reach to the right side. You're gonna inhale, come back up. That left hand either comes to the block or the floor, and the hand reaches over the head. Abdominals in strong. Inhale, lift the torso. Exhale, reach to that right side. Inhale, come center. Exhale, reach to the left side. Good. Inhale, come center. Reach over to the right. Good. Inhale, center. And reach over to the left. Good. You're gonna stay here. Reach that right arm either high to the sky. If that doesn't work, put your hand on your right hip. Okay. So if this reaching up feels uncomfortable in the shoulders or the neck, let the hand come down. Good. Nice big breath here. Now engage those abdominals. Make sure they're tucked in. You're gonna push into that knee as you bring yourself back up. Good. Stop in the center. Bring those arms down. Bring that right knee in. If you need to put your hands down to get there, that's fine. If you use the block, make sure you switch it over to the other side. Left leg comes out, but everyone was good. Hips are all forward. Inhale, your right arm high. Exhale, reach over to that left side. Good. Inhale, come back up. Take that hand down, whether it's to the block or the mat, and reach the arm overhead. Good. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, reach to that left. Good. Inhale, come back up. Reach over to that right side. Inhale, come back up. This will be your last time to the left. Good. You're going to inhale, come up. Place that hand lightly or gently onto the floor or the block. Reach that left arm either high to the sky or onto that hip. Abdominals are tucked in nice and strong. That helps our balance, strengthens the back. Good. One more breath here. Abdominals tucked in nice and strong. Bring yourself back up to the center. Good. And let those arms come down. Bring that knee in however you need to get there. And you're going to come around back into your tabletop. You want to do a few cat-cow, you can. Loosening up the back a little bit. Then you're gonna tuck your toes. Walk your hands forward just about 1 hand space. And we're gonna lift up into downward facing dog. Once you're there, you can bend the knees, kind of pedal out the feet if you'd like. Maybe lift up and down on the toes. And then when you're ready, you're gonna find stillness. The hips lift up towards the sky. The tummy is in. Your heels are heavy. You don't have to force them to the floor. Just let them be heavy. Take a breath here. Now you're gonna walk your hands back to meet your feet. Stay in your forward fold position. Allow that upper body to be nice and heavy. If those knees need to be bent, you're gonna bend them. If those hamstrings are tight, don't worry if you can't touch the floor, that's okay. Tuck the tummy in. You're gonna inhale, round up nice and slow. Rolling those shoulders back. Good. Now, we're gonna do a few half sun salutations before we add on to this. So yeah, if you guys wanna face this way, you can. Good. Arms at your side. Half sun salutations, you guys know. Inhale, reach up nice and tall. Exhale into your forward fold. You're gonna inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward. Inhale, go ahead, stand up nice and tall, sweep those arms up. Let the palms touch, the hands come to the heart. Good. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen that spine, so just lift halfway. Exhale, forward. Inhale, sweep those arms up as you come up tall. Palms touch, the hands come to the heart. Good. We're gonna do that one more time. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, you're gonna lift halfway. Exhale, forward. Inhale, sweep those arms up tall as you come up to stand. Palms will touch, and those hands are gonna come down to the heart. You're gonna take a little break. Now, we're going to repeat that, but we're gonna add a few things to it. Abdominals are in. Find a focal point, okay? Hands are gonna start at the heart. This time when we inhale and come up tall, you're gonna come up onto the toes. Let the heels come down, sit back into chair pose. In chair, your arms can reach high, they can reach forward. They can stay here at the heart in that prayer position. You're gonna take another breath here. On an exhale, fold forward. So straighten the legs, come forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, sweep those arms up, come up tall, come onto the toes if you can. That's the hard part. Hands touch, they come down to the heart. Good, you can let the heels come down so you kind of get an idea of where we're going. Relax, take a breath. Inhale, come up nice and tall. Exhale, heels come down, sit back into your chair pose. Stay here. Good. On your next exhale, you're gonna fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway, just lift the chest. Exhale, forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up tall. Come up onto the toes if you can. Hands touch and they come down in front of you at the heart. Good. Kristen likes the bare floor better. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, lower the heels, sit back into chair. Stay here for a breath. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward. Inhale, sweep up tall onto the toes if you can. If you can't, that's okay. Hands come to the heart as you come down. Good. We're just gonna do it one more time. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, lower the heels, come down into your chair. Hold it here, abdominals strong. On your exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Good. Exhale, forward. Inhale, sweep up tall, all the way up onto the toes. Hands come to the chest, and the hands come all the way down. Good. Shake out those arms. Could I have made it any more confusing for you? Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. So we're gonna all step towards the top edge of your mat, if you're not already there. You're gonna take your right leg and you're gonna step back. Good. Now we're gonna come into a high lunge. What I'd like you to do is lift the back heel, straighten the front leg. Good. Now hands can stay here at the heart. You can reach them up high. You're gonna stay here for a breath. On an exhale, just bend that left knee lower down. Push back through that right heel. Reposition that leg if you need. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, go ahead, bend the knee. Good. Inhale, straighten the front leg. One more time, bend the knee. Lift up and straighten the leg. Good. Let the hands come down to the heart. Good. Step together at the top edge of your mat. Left leg's gonna go back. You're gonna step it back fairly far. Straighten the right leg. Hands are where you're comfortable. So if they were here at the heart, you can stay here. They can come up high. Press into those feet. Take a breath in. Exhale, just bend that right knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, straighten, come all the way up. Hands come to the heart, step together at the top edge of your mat. Good. Abdominals stay tucked in. If you need to shake out the arms, you can. You don't have to stand perfectly still the whole time. Inhale, reach your arms up nice and tall. We're gonna exhale into forward fold. I want you to place your hands onto the mat and step back into downward facing dog. Hips up nice and high, fingers nice and wide, and the heels are heavy. You have one more breath here. You're gonna come forward into a plank position. So that's where we lower the hips and allow the shoulders to come over the hands. Good. Now, if we need to, you lower the knees to the mat. You can still hold those abdominals in. Stay here for another breath. Good. Now you're gonna lower your knees. Let the tops of the feet rest. You're gonna come down onto your forearms. And you're going to come into Sphinx pose. So Sphinx pose is where the palms are down, the elbows are still underneath the shoulders, the tops of the feet rest on the mat. Press your hands into the ground and lift the chest. You're gonna stay here for a breath. Now you can relax the chest and the shoulders. Focus on those knees. Press your knees into the mat, engage your abdominals, and lift the hips up. Perfect. Come back down. Press those knees into the ground and lift the hips. Good, come back down. One more time, go ahead, lift those hips. Come back down. Lower the forehead to the mat and bring your hands back by your side. Good. So we're gonna go into locust pose. Allow the shoulders to relax. Engage the abdominal muscles. When you inhale, you're going to lift the chest, lift the arms and the head. You can lift the legs. If that is not available to you to lift both, you're gonna keep the feet on the ground and just lift the chest. Good. We're strengthening that entire back body. Hold for 2 more. Relax down. Bring those hands forward into your Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath those shoulders. Tops of the hands on the mat. Engage your abdominals. Tummy is in. Go ahead and lift the hips slightly. Good, and lower down. Lift the hips back up. Good, and lower. One more time, lift. You're gonna lower. Let the forehead come down, arms come back. On an inhale, you'll lift up into that locust pose, and it will be your version. So if those feet stay down, they stay down. Good. Reach actively through those fingers. 3, 2, 1. Relax all the way down. You're gonna come to crocodile pose. So you're gonna take your hands, stack them on top of each other, and let your forehead rest. Let your shoulders relax. Let the gluteals relax. And you're gonna breathe into that back. That locust pose puts that back in a nice big back bend. One more breath here. And then when you're ready, bring your hands back beside the chest. Make your way up into plank or tabletop. Then when you're ready, come to downward dog. Walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Standing in your forward fold, so let the body hang forward. Again, knees can be bent. A lot of us have very tight hamstrings, so you can soften those knees a little bit. Allow the head and upper body to be happy. You have one more breath here. Then on an inhale, you're going to round up nice and slow, allowing those shoulders to roll back and the head to lift. Good. Now, you're going to take your right leg, step back into warrior two. So you're going to face forward towards me. Good. The toes on the right are looking forward. The toes on the left are looking towards that left wall. Arms are going to come straight out, and that both legs are going to be straight to start. Good. Relax the shoulders. They're over top of the hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend your left knee. Good. Stay here. Keep the lower leg stationary. Flip your left palm. Reach back into reverse warrior. So that right hand rests lightly. You're going to come up nice and slow. Into side angle, you're going to bend that left arm. Reach the right arm up towards the sky. Good. Chest stays nice and open. You're going to come back up to your warrior two, and you're going to straighten that left leg. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend that left knee again. Flip the palm, reach back into reverse warrior. Come forward into that side angle. Let the forearm rest lightly. You'll inhale, come up, straighten that front leg to, good. One more time. Exhale, bend that left knee. Flip the left palm, reach back to reverse warrior. Come back up. Bend that elbow, let it rest on the thigh. Reach that hand up. You'll inhale, come up just to warrior two, stay here. Turn your gaze and look over your fingertips on the left. Let the shoulders relax. We're going to keep that left knee bent a little longer if we can. One more breath here. Go ahead and straighten that leg. Let your arms relax. Good. Turn the toes on the left, looking towards me. The toes on the right will look to the right. So we're just going to do that all on the other side. Arms will come straight out. Both legs are straight to start. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend your right knee into your warrior two. Good. Now reach back to reverse warrior. Good. Come forward, place that bent right arm on the thigh. Reach the left arm up high. Inhale, come up, straighten the right leg. Good. Exhale, come to reverse, to warrior two. Now reverse warrior. Good. Come forward to that side angle. Place that forearm on the thigh. Good. Inhale, come up, straighten the leg. Good. Exhale, bend that knee. Reverse warrior, reach back. Come forward into that side angle. Reach that left hand high. Inhale, come back up, stay in warrior two. Good. Right knee stays bent. Turn that gaze if you want to look over those fingertips on the right. Abdominals are strong. Both legs are nice and strong. If your arms get tired, they can come here to the heart. Let them rest. One more breath here. Relax. Straighten that leg. Let your arms come down. Turn both feet forward. We have one more thing we're going to do standing. We're going to come to warrior one. So you're going to turn your whole body towards this left wall. Your right foot, I want you to have flat. Your toes will probably turn out a little bit. Good. Straighten that front leg. So both legs are straight to start. Inhale, reach those arms high to the sky. You're going to exhale, come to warrior one. Good. Stay here. You're going to hold this. Hands can always come to the heart. Abdominals stay nice and strong. I want you to come forward, reach your fingertips towards the wall. Hands can come to the heart if that's too uncomfortable on the back or the shoulders. Then, if you're comfortable with it, you can always stay here. You can reach those arms back to airplane arms. Good. Hands are going to come up, push into that left foot, straighten that front leg. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend the knee. Good. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, reach forward or hands to the heart. Go ahead, reach back to those airplane arms if you like. Good. Push into that left foot, abdominals in. Come on up, straighten that leg. Good. One more time, bend the knee to that warrior one. Stay here for a breath. On your exhale, hinge forward. Now hands stay here, they can come to the heart, or we can reach back to those airplane arms. Engage those abdominals, root through that foot, and inhale, reach up high. Good. Let the arms relax. Turn forward. Are you getting warm now? Turn this way. Finding your warrior one. So one of the main differences between warrior one and two, for two, those toes are turned out and the foot's parallel to that short edge. For one, we want the foot flat, but your toes are going to turn at a little bit of an angle. So our hips can look mostly towards that sidewall. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, reach those arms up high. Exhale, bend that front knee, hold it here. Abdominals stay strong. On that exhale, hinge forward. Reach your hands towards that right wall. If you need to come to prayer position, please do so. You can stay here or reach back into those airplane arms. Abdominals stay tucked in, push into that foot, reach up, straighten that front leg. Good. Exhale, bend the knee. Good, stay here. On an exhale, go ahead, hinge forward. You can find your position for your arms, whether it's at the heart, reaching back to those airplane arms. Abdominals stay strong. Then on your next inhale, reach up tall, straighten that leg. One more time, exhale, bend into warrior one. Good. Hinge forward, just hinging at those hips. Hands either at the heart or back to those airplane arms. Inhale, straighten, stand up nice and tall. Good. Let those arms come down. Good. You're going to step to the top edge of your mat right. You don't need to turn around. Inhale, sweep those arms up overhead. Exhale to your forward fold. Come down onto your hands and knees. Good. And you're going to find your way to child's pose to start. So take the knees wide, let the hips drop back, and the head comes forward. Good. Allowing the low back to release. If you want to put the forehead on the hands, you can. One more breath here. Then you will slowly make your way to seated. And we will start off facing forward. We're going to come into cobbler pose. So cobbler pose is where the soles of the feet are together. And we slide them as close as you're comfortable with. So if this is it, that's where I need you and want you to be. Inhale, make the spine nice and tall. Exhale, you're just going to fold forward to where you're comfortable. When you fold forward, try not to shrug your shoulders up by your ears. Let them relax. You don't need to force yourself into this pose. Allow your body to just gently fall to wherever it's comfortable. One more breath in and out. Now to come out of this, I would like you to round up nice and slow so we don't snap up real tall and hurt the neck or the back. Good. Bring those knees up. You're going to come down onto your back. So turn and face this left side. Start with your knees bent and either your heels or your feet flat on the floor, whatever you feel the most comfortable with. Let your hands come underneath your thighs. Let the spine be nice and tall and those abdominals tucked in. Relax the shoulders. Gently come back just till your arms are straight. Now your hands may stay here the whole time. You may also lift them up. You may also keep the feet on the floor if you want to go a little more challenging. You can lift the feet. You can also take the legs straight out if that's available to you. If it's not, I want you to find wherever your position needs to be. Because it is your practice. It's for your body. It's to suit you. So if those feet are lifted, let them come down. Go ahead, sit up nice and tall if you can. Engage those abdominals. Gently roll all the way back, taking your time onto your spine. And you're going to hug those knees into the chest. Take a breath. You can roll out the feet. Now we're going to release the knees. Keep the feet lifted. You may keep the knees bent and the feet lifted. If you don't like that, you can do this same twist with the feet down. Arms come out to the side. So we're just going to do our spinal twist. Knees both drop to your right side. Allow the shoulders and the upper back to continue to rest against your mat. And just like our spinal rotation when we first started in the warm-up, if you'd like, you can turn your head and look towards your fingers on the left, or you can keep that head looking up towards the sky. Relax here. Let your body just gently surrender to wherever you are at. Then you will gently bring everything to the center. Allow everything to come to neutral. Then allow the knees to drop to the left. If you've turned the head, go ahead and turn it the other direction. You are breathing in and out through your nose. Whenever you're ready, you can close your eyes. Just allow the body to relax into this position. You'll breathe in and out one more time. Then you'll gently bring everything to the center. Hug those knees into the chest a little bit. Maybe rock side to side. And then you're going to find your version of Shavasana, or of relaxation. So either knees bent with the feet on the floor, and if you want to cover up or put on your socks, now would be the time to do so. And once you're ready, find the position that you can maintain and be comfortable in for a while. If your knees are bent, allow your feet to move a little farther away from each other so the knees can kind of rest against each other. They kind of like tilt in and support each other. Arms relax, either by your side. They can rest on the belly. Allow your whole body to feel supported by that ground beneath you. You don't need to create any resistance. If you need to find a different position, you can always roll onto your side to that nice recovery position. Now with those eyes softly closed, you allow all the muscles in the face to relax. Imagine you feel all those stress lines across the forehead. Release. Those eyes are very softly closed. The jaw relaxes. And just allow the shoulders to relax back, allowing that chest to open up. Just breathe naturally in and out through that nose. Allow the mind to be quiet, to be peaceful, to be relaxed. If thoughts start to creep in, acknowledge they're there. Try not to get wrapped up in them. And then we'll gently bring our focus to our contact points, one at a time. You feel your shoulder blades or maybe the shoulders making contact with the ground. You feel the elbows resting. Those hands are supported, whether they're on the belly or at your side. Maybe feel those fingers relax a little bit. And then we'll come to that biggest focus point or contact point. Feel the gluteals or the butt area pressing down into the ground as you allow the hips to relax. You might feel the calves making contact with the ground. And then you feel your heels resting as those feet relax. The entire back of your body supported by the ground beneath you. Release any tension or any gripping. And you feel the front of your body nice and open. The chest is open. Feel the belly move as you breathe. Those thighs are relaxed. I just want you to allow the body to relax. We are always being bombarded about being present or disconnecting from technology or reconnecting with yourself. Our attention is constantly interrupted by our schedules or trivial disturbances, maybe zooming from one point to the other, which is unfortunately allowed us to lose the ability to be awed or in awe of the world around us. Spring, which I know we are all very much looking forward to, is a great time to start this practice of noticing the world around you. Right now, the natural world is in a whirlwind. It's building nests, the birth of new animals. You see the trees and the flowers bursting with buds and blooms. So we need to take the time to acknowledge the world. Maybe when you're out for a walk, take note of those blooms that are starting to show up on the trees or the flowers. Notice the beautiful sunrise. Or even on a nice clear night, the nice bright moon and the stars. Sometimes we forget to look up at night when it's so clear and we see all those stars. So my wish for you is that we are never too busy, we're never too old, and we're never too jaded to gather the handfuls of those overlooked miracles. So maybe think about your drive to work, or maybe your walk from the car to your office or the building. Notice the birds singing. You're going to take 3 deep breaths, inhaling through that nose, exhaling nice and fully. You will do last 2 at your pace. And then you will gently introduce movement, whether it's wiggling the fingers and toes. You can turn the head side to side slowly. Maybe just bending the knees and getting the arms moving gently. And then when you're ready, you will roll onto your right side. You can stay there for a few breaths, or you can go ahead and push yourself right up to your seated position. Once you're seated, let the hands just relax, whether it's on the knees, in your lap, on your thighs. Softly close the eyes a few more moments. Enjoy this time, as it won't be long until you're back out into that crazy world. Inhale, reach those arms up overhead. Allow your palms to touch. Exhale, bring the hands down to the heart. Relax the shoulders. And I appreciate you all coming and allowing me to spend this time with you. You can inhale, thumbs to the forehead if you like, into namaste. Thank you guys. You're welcome. Core class is next for those who want to stay. If not, have a lovely weekend. Oh, there will not be yoga next Thursday. Sorry, I completely forgot. So try not to, just in case it gets posted too late.
Core will still be here?
Yes, yes.